What's up, guys? Can you see me? Okay. Anywho, again, we are on our way back from Lake Fork, Texas. We were there for like 5 days, and we had a wild ride. So we're basically gonna give the rundown on everything that happened.
So I had to work Sunday night. I had to work, or it was Saturday night. I had to work from 4 to 12:30 actually. And so we decided to leave right after I got off. Got on the road at about 1 o'clock and then just headed south.
So yeah, 1 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 1 a.m.
Yeah. Sleepy.
What happened? First day, we get there at about 10:30 a.m. and we're all dead tired, obviously. Just having drove all night. And we decided to take the boat out. After we checked in, we decided to take the boat out and get a little fishing in. And that's it for that day, I think. Oh no, so what happened was, yeah. So we fished for about quite a while, actually, probably like 5 or 6 hours.
Did we?
Yeah.
First day?
Yeah, we were out there for so long. And then, for whatever reason, the boat wouldn't turn over. It would turn over, but it wouldn't start. And so we had to get pulled by another boat that we flagged down for about 2.5 miles, going at probably 3 miles an hour.
We also didn't catch anything that day.
Yeah, didn't
No
catch any
bites.
fish.
No, Eob lost a fish.
He had a fish right at the boat.
We did get a couple bites the first day, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did, because that was when we hit those islands.
And then, so we got pulled back, and everything was fine. Figured out what the problem was.
What was the problem?
It was just I needed to change the oil in the outboard motor, and so we did that the next morning. And
Eob, you want to hop in?
Where are we?
Day 2.
Day 2. We went out. Was that the 5 a.m. day?
no, that was
This is run time.
We went out that night.
Actually, let me add something. In the morning, so Devin and Walter went to Walmart because Devin forgot his clothes, his whole bag of clothes.
Yeah.
Whole bag of clothes, left them at my house. So they were going to Walmart. I hit this light. Oh, no, cops. And while they were out fishing, while they were out at Walmart, I hit the dock, caught a fish, first one in Texas. So that's pretty
Supposedly.
big. Yeah, there's no record.
I'm
of
just
it.
kidding. We believe him.
It may have happened.
So day 2.
Day 2, we changed the oil, got the boat running, went out that afternoon,
Night fishing.
and
We went at night a little bit.
I don't think any problems happened that day.
Yeah, we had no problems with it.
I caught a fish again.
Yeah, Chase caught another fish,
2 fish. Little frog action, little topwater blow up.
and that was it for the second day, pretty much.
Day 3.
Day 3 was
It was bad.
Day 3 was rough.
It was
quite-
good and bad.
5 a.m.
quite
alarm.
good. Alright, so we wake up 5 a.m. Right, like we were supposed to on day 2, but the boat wasn't working. So we actually wake up 5 a.m. and get on the water by 5:45, and then everything was going so great. Water was calm, everything was fine. I think we got this on the GoPro, but I caught one fish on a frog, and it had actually broken my PB, which was 3:15 before, and then I caught that was 4:15. And then so we left that what do you want to call it? Cove.
Yeah, we were working coves and stuff the whole time since we got out there. We hadn't gotten back on the main channel.
So we got out of that cove and immediately realized the weather had changed. I think at that point the wind was at about probably 12, 13, 14 miles per hour. And then as the day went on, it just got worse.
Yeah, there was a weather warning for 25-mile-per-hour winds.
That we did not see, obviously, or else we would have gone out.
And if you've seen our boat in the videos, you know
It's not built for that.
yeah, it's low to the water, small, old as.
So we hit another cove that was still too windy, so we decided to head back. And on our way back, the boat started to leak, and it was a pretty slow leak, but yeah, the boat plug was. So it started to leak, so we had to stop 3 separate times to use plastic bottles to scoop out the water with, because the bilge wasn't pumping fast enough and we just wanted to get the heck out of there.
Winds were picking up.
And at this point the winds were at about 18 miles an hour, I think it was. So we started to fill up those cups with the water inside the boat 3 times, and then after the 3rd time we went around the cove that we were in, and
we went around the cove, and the wind was insane because the cove we were in was like pretty calm, and we couldn't really gas it because at that point, I mean, the boat was hardly going any faster.
Yeah, for whatever reason we couldn't hit more than 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, like the second we'd start the engine, it would just start filling up with water again.
And so we couldn't speed up, and then it was white cap after white cap after white cap. Well, then anyways, the white caps came in, and it eventually got to the point where Walter told us that, guys, it's going down, we're sinking. And luckily we're about probably like 20, 15 yards away from shore.
We were about 10 yards offshore.
And it was only like 2 feet deep there. So we ended up getting the boat to shore after we had to jump out. All of our stuff was like halfway down the lake. We had to go get it. He unhooked his hand also.
Yeah, while everyone was scrambling to grab stuff, like while we first realized we were sinking, I went to grab the rods, and then we got hit by a wave from the side, because the whole time it was sinking, we were trying to grab stuff. We were just getting smacked by these big waves. And then Eop got hit by one. He fell back on the rods, and he got a treble hook in his hand, got the whole barb.
Probably about half an inch deep in his thumb.
My perspective is the wave hit Chase first. He fell on me, and I.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm taking from you.
We went and got the guy's house that we were behind, and his name was Bill. He was the nicest man that can literally fix any problem. He got the hook out of my hand. He helped us. Him and his friends and neighbors came, and they all helped us get the boat out. They had a pump that did like 150 gallons of water a minute, and we pumped a bunch of water out while we were all in the water, trying to hold the boat up and blocking waves with like a tarp. And then another friend came over and he towed our boat to his dock, and we got our boat back.
This all happened over like 5 hours.
It's not very long.
It was a long day.
A lot of sitting and waiting, and keeping the boat from hitting the seawall, you know.
And then we tried to call. We have like boat insurance, like on the water, should be able to tow us. They said they didn't cover it, and that we needed to make an insurance claim, which was ridiculous. But tried to call the game warden. He said basically screw off.
Had to go to the academy.
He had to go to the academy
for
to
game wardens.
train people, I guess. So he didn't do any help. And then we had a guy that was supposed to come, but by then we had already gotten the water pumped out.
Yeah, so we were all in the water, holding the boat up, because while it was sitting there, it just kept getting smacked by waves. And I mean, it was still floating, I think, but water just kept coming in.
Oh, and the only thing holding it up was the outboard motor.
Yeah, otherwise it would have washed off.
Which is crazy.
So we all got in the water, and we're using wooden planks to wedge the boat as far up out of the water as we could, so that we could drain it. And then Devin and old Bill, they held a tarp behind the motor, trying to keep these waves from just coming in and putting in the water we were pumping out. And eventually, it got to a point where it started floating, and the waves weren't coming in anymore because it was floating higher or whatnot. And so by this time, all of like the neighbors, all of Bill's neighbors gathered around. Like, word spread fast.
It was a cool experience.
Yeah, they brought
that part of it was.
They were great people. They brought us snacks and drinks. And so then one of the people that were watching, they just brought their boat out, and once our boat was floating, they towed it to their dock. And so then we were able to basically land it back on the trailer, and we got out of there. Yeah. Boat doesn't work though.
Yeah, at first it did. That night it did. It would turn over. So the wiring was all right, but for whatever reason, it's not doing that today.
Yeah. So then next day we did nothing.
Morale was low.
We made a lot of TikToks.
Oh yeah, we did. Morale was low. Didn't fish, or we fished off the dock for a little bit.
Yeah. Did
But
nothing. Accomplished nothing.
Didn't get any bites. Didn't do anything. But we texted. Well, apparently word spreads fast in the Lake Fork community, because
everyone knew
by that night, every single person that we talked to knew about it. They're like, "Oh, aren't you those guys who?" Or somewhat said that. And Chase got a call actually, because Lake Fork Resort had his number. Chase got a call saying that they were going to give the guide's number to us, one that they really recommend.
And right after the boat sank that day, we did nothing. We were calling people trying to get a guide to take us on the water, but no one would do 4 people. At least not for anything like a reasonable price, because then everyone was saying you'd have to get 2 boats or whatnot.
Yeah. So we get that call getting the guide's number. So we're like, yeah, we just want to catch fish at this point. We came all the way down to Texas.
By this point, I'd caught 2 small ones. Walter had caught his 414, and then Devin and Neo had.
So we just want to catch fish, and we all discussed it and decided to get the guide that they recommended to us. And we were going to go that night, but the wind that day as well was also incredibly strong.
I talked to a guy named Craig. He was the guy they were going to contact with.
Greg West.
Greg West.
Highly recommend him if you ever go to Lake Fork.
Amazing guy. So we got his number.
Back Hammers.
Devin, and we negotiated. We didn't really negotiate. He spit us a price, and so we decided to do it.
So today, what day is it? Thursday? Thursday morning, wake up, oh snap, we gotta check out at 11. But everyone was tired, and so we basically called and asked if we could stay longer. That was a confusing phone call, but we ended up paying like 30 extra bucks to stay till 3, because Greg was taking us out at 4.
Okay, so we check out at 3, and we're just waiting at the local diner for an hour for Greg to show up, and he showed up, and we went out to his boat to get a brand new 2020 Skeeter boat. It was really nice. It was sick.
Sick, nasty.
And so we get on the boat, and he takes us out, and on the dot, we literally found.
Whoa. Okay.
He's sponsored by Strike King too.
Sponsored by Strike King. I'd say for this part, let's let the clips do the talk. Yeah?
Yeah.
Same thing?
Yep. Except that jig, when you hit bottom, just.
Hey, Walter. What's going on there?
Oh, I get this. Sometimes I get something rubbing on it.
Huh. Tell him.
Hit it on Paul? Yeah. Cool. As soon as you reeled on it, was he on it? He hit it like 4 times. See, if you ever get a bump, like if he hits it,
Oh, there we go.
there you go, right to the boat. Right, hang on. Oh. Careful, you gotta be careful.
Bad idea?
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
swing with treble hooks.
Gotcha.
So what I want, because there's some whites down there.
Yeah.
If you get one, you hold them like this, keep them right there. I'll get pliers, pop them undone. All right.
Okay.
Don't swing that thing, or you're going to have any friends anymore.
My bad. First ever white bass. Sweet. New species.
So the theory is that the whites and the largemouth are all down there eating the same thing. Right? Typically the white bass, they'll knock the shit out of that underspin, but they won't eat it, it's too big, right?
Yeah.
Got him. So that's probably a largemouth. Got him? Thumbs up. You come off. So see, watch, if your line comes up, you got a largemouth, okay? Right there, coming up. Watch that line, Easy.
So how should I handle this?
Take your time. Woo, there we go. Easy. Let him do his deal. Keep off that foot. Keep off that foot.
Alright.
Yeah, you got it. Doubled up. Hold it right there. All right, guys. Can you give me some? Hold it. Hey, don't force him. Just let him wear out.
Okay.
Okay, you got a white. Just pull him in. Hold it right there. Pull him to me. All right, hold it right there. All right, give me some slack.
Okay. Let's go. Jeez. Guesstimate?
4 3/4, maybe close to 5.
My PB is 4.9.
So hey,
let's
when
hope.
you're around whites and largemouth, if your line comes straight to the top, it's a largemouth. Okay. If it doesn't come straight up to the top, that's when you know it's not a. That's when you know it's the tax man. There you go. Hold him right there. Hold him out. There you go. Cool.
Can I weigh it too? Just to be.
Yeah, I got a scale. Throw that son of a bitch back. Let's catch a bigger one.
All right.
Like that's a very good job. You know. And you go real first one.
Bro, I can't even see if I'm on the water.
Oh, there we go.
Got him?
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably, unless it comes up and jumps, it's a white. Okay? But just hang tight because it may be a largemouth.
Feels good.
Yeah, it's probably a largemouth. Okay. Easy. There you go. Ready to rock. Let's see what you got.
Oh, baby.
He's acting pissed off.
Should I bring him to you?
No, just, he ain't done yet. You don't even know what it is. I'm guessing a largemouth. Yep,
Next
coming up.
to
Coming up.
the white bass not jump?
No, but I'm pretty sure that's a largemouth. Easy. Don't winch it. Just let him. If he wants to run, let him run. You got him in the back.
Oh, son of a gun.
That's a largemouth there. Pull it over this way. Easy. Hold it right there. A little better one though.
Wonder how that happens. Just hit him on the retrieval. Sick.
How do I work this?
Very carefully.
I'll show you. There you go. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Feel it on bottom. Feel it bumping. Okay, now when you come up,
Where you at?
kind of pull with the rod. Don't reel. Pull straight up. Now reel up on that slack real quick. Okay. Pull nice and easy. Right there. Okay. You pull fast, that thing will.
I don't want to kill anyone here. We still aiming for the tree?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let me readjust the boat a little bit.
Yeah.
Some wind shift. Hang on.
Where you guys saying again?
Wait, who else got one in? I wasn't even looking.
Walter.
Still?
I got another. I mean, I got a 10X ready to go. That's what you need to
You
throw.
want me to throw a 10?
I'll throw a 10.
I'll throw it. I'll throw it.
I'll throw whatever you want.
I mean, y'all are bitching about a 6, so I mean, you're gonna find
Give
out
me the
what
10.
you're gonna find out what you're made of with the 10. But
They call
if it's
me.
me, that's what I'd be throwing.
I'll throw the 10.
Let's do it.
So you got a 6. Stay with that.
What are you waiting for? Yeah, that's a nice white. Oh, picture of the white. I guess we have to video.
Bottom.
Oh, I got one.
Got it. Easy, easy. Largemouth? Largemouth. There you go.
Oh.
You got
I
it?
got some.
There you go. Come on, just keep your rod up and just reel, okay?
Eat beans.
Largemouth coming up. About to see him. Coming up.
That's it. Why? Do you need to?
Good. Keep up.
Yo.
Go, EO, yay. Dead on the fall.
Yeah. First too.
First drop.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool. And the other one.
What?
A big fish fighting me up.
Dude, you got one on.
Yeah, I know. A little. Oh, never mind. I'll tell the story after.
Easy, easy, easy. Take your time. About to come up and jump. There you go. How about that one?
What's these? Oh, baby. From 0 to hero. And you took my line.
Oh my god.
No, that's
Yeah, I know.
he's choked a Carolina red or something.
No, a bass just threw up another small fish. That's and it jumped
Oh,
top
really?
of it.
You saw it?
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, and then I was
I was
like,
like,
oh,
did-
like something on the line.
Will you give me those scissors right there? Cut that line as far down there as you can.
Oh, you got it?
Yep.
There you go. You go, bud. You want to pick for that one?
Yeah.
Alright, you got him?
That's nice.
Let me get a pick real quick.
Nah, I ain't gonna go 6. Fuck it. So my scale, so you're almost right at 5. There you go. 490 is what it read.
Ooh.
Well, that my scale goes to the 100th of an ounce. So you're.
Yeah.
You got him or no? Let me get this box one more time. Yep. 2 in a row.
Cash.
Money.
There you go. Come on, be a green one. Green one coming up.
Right up.
There you go.
Ooh,
There you go.
AB.
Hang on.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
Yeah.
That is nice.
That's huge.
Found the honey hole.
God, that's not fair.
Hell yeah. Okay, we gotta wait on that. You know how to tie a lure on?
Yeah.
Okay. Come back here.
Overall, it was really fun. It was just a crazy experience. Not everybody can say that they sunk a boat. And then 4 days later, caught a bunch of fish. But it was a blast, honestly. The last day really made it.
Yeah, we might even come back earlier. I mean, later this summer. strike up an old bargain, Gregley.
Yeah, about Greg, he's a really good guy. If you ever at Lake Fork, ask for Greg.
Yeah,
What's
we'll
his name? Greg Wilson.
Greg West.
Greg West.
We'll link his Instagram, Facebook, in the description. So if you're ever down there, because that is a confusing lake. It's huge. I mean, even things that you think might look good to fish, there won't be fish there. It's a hard lake to fish.
Especially coming from Missouri.
Yeah,
We're so used to shore. We're so used to shore fishing, and there's stumps everywhere. Hit our motor about 15 times
Yeah, and
overall.
the lake is so fished that you gotta
know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And we didn't.
And Greg knew.
Greg knew.
Greg showed us the way.
It showed. And Bill. So shout out to Greg and Bill.
Shout out.
Made
So
hoodies.
that right there.
Oh yeah. Also, we started our own little apparel website. So
That'll be linked in the description too.
linked in the description. We're gonna come out with these hats soon. Still working on that. We got basically a T-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie that have the Breaking Bass logo, and then Columbia, Missouri on the back. They're pretty sick. Just saying.
And that right there is the Texas end. All right, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye, guys.